Kabara,
Rest in peace.
Musa John,
Rest in
Burago,
Rest in
Idu
peace.
Timbe.
Rest in
We want justice!
We want justice!
We want justice!
We want justice!
So I'm here today to really put my voice to other Nigerians who are calling for an end to the killings that have become rampant. It's become like a day-to-day activity in Nigeria. It's very scary, it's also traumatic and very painful because lives that are lost are lives that could be contributing a lot more to the economy, to the social welfare, to our development. And now we'll never know because it no longer exists. And I'm here today also to call for justice because these killings are going on because nobody is being brought to justice. And as a result of that, we are getting a growing unease in terms of protections for ourselves, for our children, for our properties, and generally for our well-being. Because for those of us who are alive and who are experiencing these things, even the psychological trauma of constantly wondering, when I step out today, will I come home? Will I hear another sad story? Is what really burdens my heart. And also to find ways in which to raise this issue amongst other people in Nigeria and globally, that this is happening and that they shouldn't forget our experience and that they should do a lot more to support us and to call on our governments to help us to relieve us of this burden. It's really a burden, and we hope that our voices will not go in vain and we'll get the opportunity also of presenting these people that have died as people and not just numbers and statistics.
We are going to march from one end of this place to the other. And as we march, we will sing. We will not march in silence because when we want...
Our dead are not just numbers. They're real people from real places with real families who had real blood running in their veins and who need real justice. And if we went to the Federal Ministry of Justice and just said, oh, you know, we want justice, they could ask us for what? We will say for our people who have been killed. Then they will say, who are they? And we say, oh, we don't have their names, we don't have their pictures, we don't know who they are, we look stupid. So reading out the names before the gate of the Federal Ministry of Justice had a particular symbolism of making the point, these are real human beings who died, and they come from all parts of our country.
You can see an entire family has been wiped out.
Because we're not being fatuous when we say everybody has lost somebody. That exactly is the symbolism of reading out those names. And they came from everywhere. There were Christians, there were Muslims, there were Northerners, there were Southerners, there were Igbo, there were Yoruba, there were Fulani, there were Hausa, Berom, there were Boatiye, there were Afizere, there were Edo people there, there were Efik people, Efik names there, there were Ikwere people there. There were Kanuri names there. They came from every part of our country. And that really is why we say everybody has lost somebody and why we have to mourn together. The symbolism of mourning, of course, ultimately is the laying of wreaths. And we went around all the 36 states and the FCT here at the Unity Fountain to make the point that everybody has lost somebody. Every state has been affected by this orgy of killings. And therefore, it is not something on which we can afford to divide ourselves. It's something around which we can justifiably and justly unite. Going forward from here, we are going to the National Assembly next year to ask for attention to be given to a bill for a National Day of Mourning.